Hi guys, in today's video we will be looking at the control of plant growth, in particular how auxins and gibberellins contribute to plant growth, and then we'll tackle an exam style question together.
So there is this phenomenon that you need to know about called apical dominance, and this explains the case in which you can break off the shoot apex of a plant, or this is just another way of saying the tip of the shoot of a plant, and if you do that, it's quite often the case that you will see growth from lateral buds, i.e. buds on the side of the plant, that were previously dormant. So you can see in these images, lateral bud growth is limited, and then suddenly without the apical bud or the apex of the shoot, you get more growth from your lateral buds. So one of the lines of thought behind this was that the apical bud or apex of the shoot contains auxins, and that auxins simply inhibit the growth of lateral buds. So if you were to remove the apex, you no longer have this inhibition and lateral buds can grow. So scientists set out to test this theory. So they did a couple of experiments. Firstly, they removed the shoot apex, and then they added auxin to where the shoot was cut from an external source. And now remember that auxin inhibits lateral bud growth. You wouldn't expect any lateral buds to grow, and that's exactly what they observed. So this seemed to support their idea. The other experiment that they did was they again removed the shoot apex. They added auxin from an external source, i.e. artificially, but instead of just leaving it as in the first experiment, they added an auxin transport inhibitor just underneath the auxin. So even though it was there, it couldn't affect the rest of the plant. Now this meant that its inhibitory effects seemed to be limited, and actually lateral buds did grow in this plant. So that again seemed to support the hypothesis that auxin was responsible for inhibiting lateral bud growth. And this stayed the consensus for a while, but this is actually a really great example of how experiments can be very misleading and that correlation does not necessarily equal causation. These experiments were actually not conclusive enough, and they didn't rule out the possibility at all that there were actually other factors in play. So more recently, it's been found that abscisic acid and cytokinins are also involved in this entire process.
Hey guys, to continue watching this video completely free and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific A-level biology videos, just click the button. Join me today and together let's make A-level biology a walk in the park.